He's a hometown hero, and now Mercer County Deputy Fire Chief Glenn Phillips is being featured in a national docu-series about his struggle with an autoimmune disease and how it has affected him both personally and professionally.
The docu-series is called A Mystery to Me, and it tells the story of your medical struggles. Tell us a little bit about the rare disorder that you're battling and how you ended up being featured in this national documentary.
Well, it is pretty rare. And I was diagnosed in 2014. I was 50 years old. And I, I, had, I had no clue what was going on with me at the time. And I had a rapid emergence of symptoms. And they cascaded into a very terrifying ordeal. And it took about 3 months to be able to get in to see a neurologist and do a series of a test. It was confirmed that I had myasthenia gravis. Now, I've been living with that, for these few years. And about, I guess, a year and a half ago, COVID delayed it somewhat. A year and a half ago, I was in a Facebook group that dealt with myasthenia gravis, and a lady asked for volunteers for a documentary that dealt with folks with myasthenia gravis, and the reasoning was they wanted to help teach the community about the effects of myasthenia and what people went through. And I raised my hand and I said, "Yeah, I'd like to help." And there was a process to go through, but here we are.
Well, you were the fire chief. You're still with the fire district there in Mercer County. So how have you been able to, deal with the medical issues and still be able to maintain a demanding job?
Well, that's an issue. That was it's quite an issue. Back prior to 2014, this is my 37th year in the fire service. I started in 1983. And for 21 of those years, I worked full time for the Lexington Fire Department. I was a paramedic, fire investigator. I worked in the training academy, teaching the new guys. So I've had a pretty robust career as a professional firefighter, but also on the volunteer side. So I've had a lot of years in it, and I was very active. I would make all the medical runs and fire runs that I could possibly make before 2014. And Jennifer, when 2014 rolled around, about May of that year, and I had all these escalation of symptoms, that stopped very quickly. And when I was diagnosed, and we started on that treatment regimen, that just simply stopped pretty much everything I could do as far as response wise.
So the docuseries is called A Mystery to Me. What are people going to learn from watching this and from you sharing your story?
Well, we hope to be able to teach people what myasthenia gravis is. And myasthenia gravis is an autoimmune disease. It's a neuromuscular disease. And, just like a lot of folks out there in Kentucky and the United States have various forms of autoimmune diseases. If I can help to educate caregivers, if I can help educate coworkers, and even the medical community of how people deal with life, how people can't deal with life because of pressures, because of pain, because of weakness. I think this docuseries may do an awful lot of good.
Well, we thank you for sharing your story. It's called A Mystery to Me, and folks can watch it at mg-united.com. Glenn Phillips, continued good health to you. We wish you all the best.
Thank you, Jennifer.